621 Burnside Avenue. Turn right on the next corner, please.
Leland Smith!
Back, Petrie. You're a perfect target in that light.
A dacoit knife. Then Fu Manchu is here in California?
Precisely.
But, Nayland, I thought you'd run him to earth in Burma.
So did I. So did the Foreign Office. But I failed.
But I don't understand. What deviltry is he up to now?
The most stupendous crime of his career. Nothing less than the conquest of Asia and the annihilation of every man who does not bow to his will.
But this is incredible.
Now, follow me closely, Petrie. A year ago, the Foreign Office sent me to Asia. After months in the hills, I perfected a disguise as a holy man.
I see men before me who bear upon them the marks of bullet, gun butt, and bayonet. Wounds inflicted by an alien race who come upon us as benefactors, but remain as conquerors. Wounds that cry out for vengeance. Your fathers have told you, as their fathers told them, that a new leader would rise among you. You have not long to wait. It is written that the coming will be in the holy year, and this is the holy year.
And that sort of thing is going on from the Neahala Mountains to Branapur. This man Ranhar Sangh, to whom I listened, is but one of many. As a matter of fact, too many for safety.
It's fantastic. Incredible.
Furthermore, I know that Fu Manchu is here in California. I know also that Ranhar Sangh is here. Here to confer with the most sinister secret organization in the world, the Sai-Fan.
Gentlemen of the Sai-Fan. I have summoned you here because events of grave importance have come to pass. But before I discuss these matters, I want you to hear from Ranhar Sangh.
Illustrious one, those things which you instructed me to do have been done. There is increasing revolt in the hills. The people await impatiently the appearance of the scepter.
I have promised that the sacred scepter will appear during this, the holy year. Each day brings us closer to the tomb of the great Khan.
But I thought Sir Lionel Barton's scroll gave us full direction to the tomb.
Translation of the Barton scroll shows that it is but one of three. Until we possess them all, the location of Genghis Khan's tomb will be hidden from us.
The illustrious one know where these other scrolls exist?
Yes. The scroll I require for further instruction was brought to America in the Delhi Plak by Dr. Parker, the eminent archaeologist.
Then we may assume that this scroll, too, will come into our possession?
I move against Dr. Parker tonight.
Mr. Parker, are you certain you told me everything concerning your father's activities in Asia?
Yes, sir. I realize there isn't much to go on. But I know if any man can run down this Fu Manchu, you can.
I hope so. Petrie, do you suppose that...
Dr. Petrie's office? Oh, just a minute, please. It's for you, Mr. Parker.
Alan Parker speaking. Oh, yes, I see. Wally Winchester of the Record Herald.
This is Mr. Winchester's secretary speaking. He asked me to phone you to have you be sure and listen in on his regular 5 o'clock newscast. He says he has a scoop that will mean a lot to you.
Hey, wait a minute.
Operator.
Operator. She hung up.
What was the call?
From Wally Winchester's secretary. You know, the gossip columnist. She said he was going on the air at 5 o'clock with a scoop that would mean a lot to me. It must be about my father.
Well, it's a minute to 5 now.
Tune in your wireless.
Yes.
Attention, Mr. and Mrs. Reader of the Record Herald. This is Wally Winchester, your ace reporter with spot news from the hot spots of the world. Attention, members of the local police. Attention, agents of the FBI. Here are the developments in the kidnapping of Dr. James Parker. Only a few minutes before going on the air, I learned that Dr. Parker is still alive. But his life hangs in the balance because he is a prisoner in the hands of the greatest criminal of modern times, Dr. Fu Manchu. Furthermore, I know that Dr. Parker is being held a prisoner at number...
Get rid of that radio station, Petrie.
As a medical man, will you do what you can, Doctor?
Why, certainly.
Thank you. Well, Sir Nayland, what's behind all this?
Fu Manchu is behind this, Lieutenant.
Who could possibly kill a man alone in the room?
The man died instantly, Nayland. Poison acting directly on the brain, I should say. There's not the sign of a wound.
I see. Just as I thought. See that mark on his throat?
Oh, yes, of course. Probably a bit of shaving lather.
It's what remains of one of Fu Manchu's gelatinous darts.
Gelatinous dart.
Precisely.
Do you mean a poison dart that disintegrates in a matter of minutes?
Yes. The body heat which remains after death absorbs it.
But how was it fired?
Here's the weapon. The dart was fired from this microphone. There's a fine coiled spring anchored to the diaphragm.
But what fired it?
The drums of Fu Manchu. You see, the diaphragm acted as a trigger, and the sustained rhythm of the drums tripped it.
And killed him just as he was going to reveal where my father is being held.
Exactly. But surely Winchester gave that information to someone.
I'm afraid not. The station manager said they'd be in his notes, but we can't find them.
Obviously, Fu Manchu has not killed your father outright as he did Sir Lionel Barton.
Sir Lionel Barton? Why, I knew him well. He was an associate of my father's.
What?
Yes, he and Professor Randolph accompanied us on our last expedition to Asia.
You hear that, Petrie? Where can we find Professor Randolph now?
Why, at the Randolph Mongolian Foundation, I suppose.
Lieutenant, will you provide a guard of the Foundation? We are dealing with a murderous madman whose next victim will be Professor Randolph. You and Petrie come with me.
What is it, Blake?
A perfect specimen, sir.
Who sent it?
I don't know, sir.
Odd. That's peculiar. I've never seen a locked mummy case before.
I'll answer it, sir. Oh, how do you do, Mr. Parker?
How are you, Blake? This is Sir Nayland Smith of the British Foreign Office and Dr. Petrie. We would like to see Professor Randolph.
Certainly. Come in, please.
What is it, Blake?
Sir Nayland Smith of the British Foreign Office and a Dr. Petrie wish to see you. Mr. Alan Parker and a policeman are with them.
Hello, Alan.
How are you, Professor? This is Sir Nayland Smith
How do you do, sir?
and Dr. Petrie.
How do you do, sir?
Doctor, I've come to see you on a personal matter, sir.
Oh, Blake has been with me for 20 years. What is it, gentlemen?
It concerns your safety, Professor. And you're in as great danger as were Dr. Parker and Sir Lionel Barton.
Why, only last night, Nayland barely escaped death at the hands of a dacoit.
Dacoit? What is a dacoit, Sir Nayland?
One of Fu Manchu's men of murder. Manchu, among other things, is an adept brain surgeon. By operating on the frontal lobe, he kills that part of the mind controlling the will. Thereafter, anyone so operated upon becomes his abject slave.
Horrible.
Yes. And it leaves the victim horribly disfigured, a great jagged scar across the forehead.
We must capture Professor Randolph. He is to be taken alive and brought to my illustrious father. Remove him in the mummy case in which I was brought here.
In view of what you tell me, Sir Nayland, perhaps I should...
Sergeant. A dacoit loose! Drums of Fu Manchu. Petrie, get the guards.
Right.
I'll get my pistol.
There's another in the watchman's desk.
Alan, look out!
A dacoit!
We can get the gun this way, Sir Nayland.
Go back, Professor Randolph. I'll find Alan.
Yes, sir. I don't know. Professor Randolph! Professor Randolph!
Where's Randolph?
I thought he was with you. Where's the professor?
He's gone!
Gone? Fu Manchu?
I'm afraid so, Alan.
We haven't a single clue to work on.
Perhaps we have. Winchester must have made a copy of his notes.
If we can get that copy, we can find the address where my father's being held. I'll call the Record Herald.
Better still, we'll go down there. Come, Petrie.
Blake, call an ambulance.
It always moves me deeply to see two old friends meet. I trust you will remember that it was I who brought you together. Tell me, gentlemen, have you changed your decision concerning the Dalai plaque?
Why do you want the plaque?
Since we are, in a sense, brother scientists, I do not mind telling you that the Dalai plaque is one of the keys to the lost tomb of Genghis Khan.
Greater reason why we refuse to surrender it.
Then I must resort to sterner methods. Will you step this way, gentlemen? An ingenious device invented by the Emperor Lota Pai, a kindly soul and a great student of human nature. It is called the Seven Gates to Paradise. A body, let us say yours, Professor Randolph, is strapped in. The first gate is opened, and some of my small, hungry friends are permitted to join my guests. I have had guests who have successfully passed 3 of the gates, but not one has ever come through the 4th. Perhaps you will be more fortunate, Professor Randolph.
Why, you!
It's no use, Jim.
What this murdering swine...
Enough of this.
Why, you! I can't stand this.
It's all right. Alan and the others may be nearer than we think.
Just another letter to a contributor. Here it is. Furthermore, I know that Dr. Parker is being held...
That's it. That's what Winchester was saying when he was killed.
Being held a prisoner at 541 Shanghai Street.
541 Shanghai Street. That's in the heart of Chinatown.
Then we've no time to lose.
For the last time, Professor Randolph, I ask you to surrender the Dalai plaque. If you refuse, you enter the first gate to paradise.
I won't give it to you.
And may you be the first of my guests to pass the 4th gate.
Stop this fiendish business. I'll tell you what the Dalai plaque is.
Don't do it, Jim.
A timely decision, Dr. Parker.
Randolph's daughter Mary is bringing it here from the Smithsonian Institute.
And when does the young lady arrive?
On the Sunrise Limited in the morning. What are you going to do? Surely even you would not harm...
Dr. Parker, no harm will come to Miss Randolph.
And ourselves?
You will both remain here until the Dalai plaque is safely in my hands. Follow suite. Attend me carefully.
Yes, illustrious father.
The Dalai plaque is on its way west with Randolph's daughter. We must get it tonight.
But will they not see your hand in this?
The train upon which she rides will be destroyed after we get the plaque. An unfortunate accident. Assemble my dacoits and prepare to leave at once. There is much to do.
Careful, Jim. That thing is probably deadly.
We'll see if it is. There's no escaping this place.
Well, our only hope is that Alan may locate us.
Are you certain this is the correct address?
Yes, but I'm beginning to believe Winchester was having a reporter's dream.
There's nothing back there but an old storeroom.
This way!
Look out, Alan! The light! I got some the light beam!
Son,
Where's Fu Manchu?
he left here some time ago. But we've got to stop him. He's after marrying the Dalai plaque. Dan! Jim, never mind me. Stop Fu Manchu. Get a plane and warn Mary.
But I can't leave you like this.
You must. Randolph will take care of me.
All right, Dad. I'll need you, Sir Nayland.
Right, Alan.
Sound like a gunshot, Tom.
illustrious father? The switch is open. Both trains are on the same track. And when they meet, the Sunrise Limited will be but a thing of twisted metal.